Hey everybody. So I have to start this video off this way because I forgot to turn the audio on, and the whole time I shot this video I really thought the audio was on. And if this recipe wasn't just so good, I would scrap the whole thing. But it's that good. So there's nothing wrong with your screen. I'm going to try and lip sync or dub in like they do in the movies of what I said, because I think I have a pretty good memory of what I said. So, wish me luck. This is Death by Chocolate Poke Cake. Oh my gosh. And it is awesome. Okay, here's the video. Hey everybody, it's me. Have I got something good for you today? Death by Chocolate Poke Cake. Oh yeah. It's just so good. You know what? Something with a B. My last poke cake video did so well, I thought I'd make a chocolate one. I said something just like that. And now I'm still talking how I saw it on TV and I thought I could do that. So, I don't know. I'm talking. Okay, yeah, let's check this out. So, here's the skinny. You make a cake by the directions on the box. That's simple. Then you're going to take a round wooden spoon or something and you're going to poke holes in it. Today, we are doing devil's food cake as our first layer of chocolate. And you're going to poke holes all the way through it. And what's going to go in here? A chocolate ganache. Oh yeah, you heard me. A chocolate freaking ganache. And it is so good. Wait till you see how I make it. I'm excited now, so I'm speeding up my poking process so I can get to making the chocolate. Poke as many holes as you want in there. So here I have a half a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And to that I added a half a cup of milk chocolate chips. So 2 kinds of chips is what we're going to melt into our double boiler. So just a pan over steaming water. Make sure the bottom of your glass bowl does not touch the water itself. So just pour in your cup of chocolate chips. And if you go over, that's quite all right. And then 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. I'm here to tell you, this makes the best chocolate sauce / ganache. So good that I had to use a spatula to get it all out. And that's it. These are the only 2 things. Now don't walk away from it because it will burn if you leave it. But you gotta let it melt a little bit. So, and this is the beginning stages, so the glass is really still heating up. And you're just gonna stir this around until it becomes one color, a beautiful chocolate color. And no marbling, nothing. You want it solid and smooth with no lumps like this. Booyah! Look at that. Wouldn't you just rub that all over yourself? I know I would. Anyway, let's go to the cake. So here's our cake. This stuff will harden kind of quick, so you want to pour it on there while it still has the ability to pour and dump into the holes that you have spent such mathematical precision in poking. So, once you get it all out of that bowl, and you want to get it all because it's just that good, maybe save a little bit to lick up yourself later. So I'm going to smear it around a little bit with my spatula, and I'm going to tear up the cake, but who cares? Only one little spot got torn in the making of this video. The important thing is getting that good chocolate elixir down throughout that entire cake. It is just, I can't even tell you, words cannot express the happiness that you will feel. And this is only 2 layers. We still have another 2 layers to go. Well, 1 layer and 1 sprinkling of a layer. And you just wait. It's just going to get so much better. So for that frosting, we're going to make 1 box of instant chocolate pudding per the directions on the box. And then we're going to mix it with something else. So, but to this, I'm going to add a tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa. Hershey's cocoa, as a matter of fact. And you're going to whisk that around just to make sure it's all incorporated before you add your ice cold milk. So here I am whisking, and then we're going to add the milk. And then you got to whisk and whisk and whisk until you think your arm's about ready to fall off. I could not find my electric mixer and beaters. Anyway, here's a cup of cold milk, and here I go, beginning the whisking process. Starts out easy. I'm pretty confident, thinking, yeah, I got enough strength in this arm. We're going to make this work. Well, I'm here to tell you, it doesn't last. After about 3 minutes of beating the hell out of this, I went and I took the whole bowl over to my stand mixer, put the wire whisk on it, and I whipped the shit out of this. And even then, it didn't get super thick. But, you know what? I guess I should have put it in the refrigerator to set up, and I didn't. But that's okay, because it still tastes amazing. But when you make it, set your chocolate pudding in there to set up, just for about 20 minutes. Then you add a whole container of Cool Whip. That's right, Cool Whip. And I know there's a lot of shamers out there that say, gross, Cool Whip. You know what? Cool Whip tastes good. And you can't use whipped cream because it would just fall flat and turn into milk. You don't want that to happen. What you want is to stir this together. It makes a light and fluffy frosting that is just amazing. And this one, it doesn't have to be one color. You can have a little bit of marbling in there. It adds to the ambiance and the character of the frosting. That's right, I'm speaking all kinds of languages. So just mix it up. You don't have to worry so much about being delicate like you would if it was egg whites or something like that. So, once we get this all mixed together, we're going to dump it right on top. Doesn't that look delish? Because it is. All right, let's go to the cake. Boom. So you can see that our ganache is looking good, doing wonderful ganache things. So I'm going to put this on top, and I'm talking to you about very clever things that I can't seem to recall at the moment. But I'm just going to smear this around. I think I say something like, all right, we're going to put this in the refrigerator until it sets up, because I still had high hopes that the pudding would harden a little bit, but no, I totally screwed the pooch on that one. However, I don't care. It tasted so good. So there are my hands saying, set up. I don't know if you could read that or not. So here's the final layer of chocolate. I have a Hershey's with almonds bar that I'm going to take out of its wrapper and just coarsely chop it with my knife. But first, I'm going to surgically remove that H. It's going to make a cameo later. Now we're just going to chop away, making sure they get the nuts chopped up too, because you don't want one big old almond staring at somebody. That's not a good garnish. And no chocolate escapes. Get back. So once you have this all done, you're just going to sprinkle it all over the top of that beauty cake. And it really does make a difference. I probably should have used 2, maybe even 3 of these bars. But with the frosting being as soft as it was, this was enough. So I'll move that out of the way. I'm going to grab the cake, and I'm going to put it center stage right where it belongs, because it is a star. Look at that. So nice. Yeah, that's even better. So then we're going to take this and we're going to sprinkle it all around. And here you have Death by Chocolate Poke Cake. Easy to make, super easy to make. Let your pudding set up before you add your whipped cream. But hey, it's incredible. I think you'd agree. So I've been eating this cake now for 2 days, and I don't even care. It is so good. I keep it in the refrigerator, and it just stayed so stinking moist. It is not even funny. So I'm going to cut a piece of this out so you can see it. And boy, you're going to want this. I'm here to tell you. So cut that right across, and then cut off a piece. I'm cutting off like a human size piece. Y'all know my pieces are way bigger than that. I'm just saying. But look how it comes right out. Right there with the frosting just ooey goozy oozing down the side. Oh man. So let's have a look at that, why don't we? Let's get sick first. Okay, there's that piece of chocolate with the H on it. Oh yeah, that is some good chocolate loving right there. If you're gonna die, death by chocolate's the only way to go. Have a good one.